Once upon a time, there was a Mississippi community with citizens and organizations in need. In that same community, United Way of Southeast Mississippi has been changing the story of people in need and helping them find their happily ever after. United Way of Southeast Mississippi is focused on the areas of financial stability, support services, education, and health. United Way of Southeast Mississippi is not just a building made of walls and bricks, rather it is a community made of passionate people, people just like you who have stories of their own to share.
I'm Christie Moss and this is Brody Moss, and United Way is part of our story.
United Way has been a part of Christie Moss's story since her son Brody was born 3 months early, weighing almost 2 pounds. Thanks to help from United Way partners, Brody is defying the odds and doing things doctors never thought possible.
The help of United Way, we've been able to go through the Children's Center and be able to see all the success rates that he's had through learning, communication, and development during that time. We transitioned after that into Hattiesburg Public Schools, and it has just been a blessing. And also learned about the ARC of Southeast Mississippi and what a wonderful program it's been for us, for social, emotional, physical, and just honestly for the community, to be able to see that he is out into the community. He is just being placed in those areas. He gets to go and do things that every other child can do. And I was always told that every other community around here just didn't have anything to offer individuals with disabilities. And so I'm so thankful that Hattiesburg actually does, and our surrounding communities, that we do have the ARC, and United Way helps provide for us in that way.
Now Brody enjoys spending time with his friends at the ARC and living life to the fullest.
Stephanie Hose, and United Way is a part of my story.
Volunteering for United Way has been part of Stephanie Hose's life story for 30 years. She knows she can't help every single agency in our community, but by helping United Way, it allows her to reach out to them all.
It's so important that you think of the needs of others. Oftentimes we get cloned into what my family is doing or what I'm doing, and don't have an opportunity to look at our neighbors or to look at the people across town, or to know that there are so many people that are struggling and having such severe needs, much greater than the magnitude that we're placing on our lives, and just to look at those families that oftentimes don't have anybody to turn to or don't have the support of others to assist them. Yeah, I've been a volunteer now almost 30 years with the United Way agency, and I continue to look forward each year to the campaign, mainly because with all of the agencies that we do work with, we can oftentimes serve on boards or go to the activities or go to fundraisers or going to the events that they're sponsoring, but this is one joint effort where we all can come together. And all the agencies that United Way does support, we're able to give to all of them at one time.
Your contribution to United Way, whether it's through volunteering like Stephanie or donating, positively impacts all United Way agencies.
Hello, my name's Jimmy Douglas, and United Way is part of my story.
Jimmy Douglas has considered United Way to be part of his story ever since a tornado destroyed his home when he was young. To help give back to those who helped him, Jimmy has been a United Way donor for over 14 years.
The reason I give is I know what it's like to be in need and receive from United Way. And I would just like the chance to repay the debt that I owe them for helping us when we were in a time of need. I encourage people to give because you never know when you or a loved one will be in need of some assistance.
Jimmy lives united, and he encourages others to do so too. The people of United Way are what drive its success. People just like you. How can United Way of Southeast Mississippi be part of your story? Do your part to ensure a happily ever after for the people of South Mississippi. Give to United Way and live united.